your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. He's going to have it up for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
65, 60. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the former first-round pick, Cesar Ruiz.
Still second down.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up third down and 8.
From the gun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
To throw is Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. It is third and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. We'll go play action, Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards. And the 49ers.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of 8
Lost
yards.
one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10. On play action, Richardson going up top. That is hot. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good.
The man in motion is Watson. A run on first and goal. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. Try to get here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. Richardson. As they come up now, second and goal. Back one to the end zone, but incomplete. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Broncos quick. Out of shotgun. Richardson. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Cardinals 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
38-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Play action. Here's Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 47.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one complete right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Will Johnson up for the stop. He's from 29. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. They'll start this one with 1st and 10. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Hey! They'll go again with Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona 1st down.
A gain of 15.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First down, Jack, at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19.
Slot man in motion right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Check. That one intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds, just past the 25. The 49ers offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Purdy moving quickly, trying to get his guys to the line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a second and 9.
46-yard line.
No give on the ground. Into space. And he will score again. Touchdown, San Francisco. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first half touchdowns. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Cardinals offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. This time they stay on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Here's Ty Zentner now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A 44-yard attempt.
Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Mike. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This field ended about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Richardson to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's complete to Watson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
On gain of 4. And this is
19 Sergeant.
Nick Fry is the motion man. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. The Cardinals line up for a punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Niners offense. And their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
brings up 2nd and 2.
Watch out! Stop!
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
They're down
behind
and
the
3.
line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gun. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. And the 49ers stretch things out even further.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. McBride is the motion man. On 2nd down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Outside. Watch out. Up.
Now a run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Makes the score Niners 52, Cardinals 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
It's Richardson on the move. Throw on the run is complete. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's how you strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Yards on the play. And the 49ers.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Outside.
Now Purdy. And he's in. sizable lead.
Cardinals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Looks like a design run here with Richardson.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. A pass taken in by Watson.
Complete to Christian Watson. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, San Francisco. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
73. Cardinals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Richardson operating from the pistol. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And the Cardinal first down.
To throw, it's Richardson. That one complete to Watson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Richardson. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
22 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 96. Ready,
McBride is the motion man. Throwing is Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Bates' kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut into that lead.
17.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49ers.
10 at the 50-yard line.
It's that.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 48.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
It's that.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 30. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, San Francisco. And with that, NFL history, that's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game.
87. Cardinals 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up bait out to the 33-yard line. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Here's Richardson. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. And the 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Richardson. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson.
To Jake Ferguson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
This speech is my recital. I think it's